Welcome, my friends. It is Aaron Parker. We are back yet again for another live power team training. And tonight, as you can see, we've got some very special guests on with us. Guests, please say hello to the world.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Awesome. All right, so here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to keep you guys here just for a minute. And we're going to do a little bit of a roll call. I want to make sure that we are indeed streaming. So do me a favor. If you're watching this live, drop a quick comment, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on YouTube. That's right. We are also streaming on YouTube as well. And let's make some noise. Drop a quick comment. Let us know who's here, who's watching live, who's watching the replay. And I'll give you a couple quick things to keep in mind. One, I see we've got Kai in the house in Indiana. Welcome. Glad that you are here with us. Couple quick things before we dive into the training. If you're watching on YouTube, you can actually share the YouTube video. Now, I would not share it on Facebook. You do not want to share this video out for the world. What you can do, though, is you can copy the YouTube link and you can send it privately to your team. You can share it in your team groups. If you have any My Daily Choice affiliates that would like to learn from these top recruiters, these rock stars, then you want to get this training to them right now. For those of you watching on Facebook, you want to go ahead and tag your team. For those of you on Facebook, a part of the Power Team Facebook group, tag your team so they can watch with you. If you're on Facebook and you can see the comment down there, you can see it says Facebook user. That's because there's a link in the description. It says StreamYard. When you click that link, it'll authorize you. And then when you comment, we will actually see your beautiful picture and who you are. So quick roll call. Who do we've got? We got Benjamin in the house, Christina, Chris, Sarah. You guys are blowing up. We got Britt. What's up, Britt? Another rock star in the house with us as well. Tyler, we've got people from all over the world watching, which is really exciting. Portugal is in the house. Clarence, awesome. So here's what we're going to do. I've got a couple quick announcements that I'm going to make, and then we're going to dive into the training. So to these rock stars, you guys are in for a treat. For everyone who's watching, they are going to be right back. So we'll see you guys in a minute, okay?
Yes.
All righty. Okay, boom, 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 and boom, there we go. All right, guys, so just give me a couple quick minutes. I've got some really important and exciting announcements. Now, for those of you watching the recording of this, maybe weeks from now or months from now, then you may want to just fast forward like the next 5 minutes because this information will not apply. But it's extremely important what I'm about to share for those of you that are watching live, or if you're watching anytime during the month of November 2020, then you want to stop everything. If you're still sharing this with your team, that's awesome. Keep doing that. But for everyone else, listen carefully because we got some really important, exciting announcements you don't want to miss, okay? Number one is it's celebration time. We are celebrating something really big, and that is it is the company's 6-year anniversary. I just want to speak from the heart and share why this is so important because many of you may not know this, but I actually had an opportunity to join My Daily Choice twice. And both times I turned it down. Right? Crazy. They always say things are about timing, right? Well, part of me kind of wishes I had joined those first 2 times because who knows where we would be today. But I can tell you the first time was when I heard about My Daily Choice. This was about 4 or 5 years ago, maybe even almost 6 years ago. And all they had was sprays. The only product that this company had was the sprays. And I was with another company at the time, and I was like, oh, My Daily Choice, they got nutritional sprays. That seems pretty awesome. It was exciting, right? Wasn't the right time for me. And I said no to MDC. And then you guys, most of you probably know the story when Jenna launched HempWorks. And she reached out to me on Facebook. I didn't really know who Jenna was. And she's like, hey, Aaron, I'm launching this company, HempWorks. It's part of My Daily Choice. And this is at the very beginning. And I told Jenna, no. right? Kind of wish I had said yes, but it's okay. Everything happens for a reason. And we finally got started 2.5 years ago. But look at this. The reason why I bring that up is because the company has stood the test of time. Do you know how many businesses out there are startups and they don't last? Most companies do not make it. They don't make it through the first 6 months, 12 months, 24 months. My Daily Choice, I'm here to tell you, is going to become one of those legacy companies. How many of you like the idea of being a part of a company that is not here today, gone tomorrow, but you're part of a company that has already stood the test of time and that is going to be here for years and years to come? If you like the idea of creating a legacy with a company for years to come, that you can do some work, for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years and set yourself up for life, creating a residual income. Anybody know what residual income is? Of course you do. You're all here because you want some residual income. I can tell you right now that My Daily Choice pays insane residual income because they're paying us, my wife and I, residual income beyond our wildest dreams. This is work. This is commissions that they're paying us every month from work that we did a year ago, 2 years ago. It's unbelievable. So I'm here to tell you that 6 years is a big deal. MDC is 6 years old, and we're building a legacy with this company. And I want to just share something powerful with all of you, because here's the reality. The reality is that a lot of people join a network marketing business and they don't stick with that business. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? And listen, let's just be even more honest and more real in this conversation. I've been there. I've been in companies and then I left companies. I've been in companies and I've left companies. But guess what? If I had stuck and stayed from 10 years ago, 20 years ago with the same company, I have friends of mine that have been with one business for 20 years and they're making millions residual because they stuck. And I'm just telling you that we are going to the top. And so is Vero. As you can see, she just commented. And so I want all of you to open your mind to what is about to happen with MDC. We are now 6 years old. And I want you to start visualizing and thinking about the legacy that you are building with this company. And where are you going to be a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now with this business? And the more that you focus on that, where you're going, the more likely it's going to happen. And so I'm excited to be on this journey with all of you. And I'm excited to build a legacy with MDC. All right. So 6 years, we're celebrating 6 years in business. And with that, Josh has put together some big promotions. So really quick, super fast. All of you probably know what these are, but I just want to make sure that you are really getting the urgency stirring inside of you. Because guess what? If you're watching live, the month is already halfway over. Did anybody just like, whoa, how did the month already like halfway over, right? It's flying by. And so it's go time. That's what that means. So everybody comment, it's go time. So we've got 2 weeks left to hit these promotions that we've got going on right now with MDC. The first promotion is the $100 bonus. Every single one of you watching this should be going for the $100 bonus. And if you are not sure what the $100 bonus is, it's really simple. You guys can see it on your dashboard when you log in. And essentially, all you have to do is personally enroll 1,000 in new business volume this month. So you can see I put it in the comments down there. When you personally enroll 1,000 in new volume, that does not count people that joined with you last month who order again this month. It does not count what your team does. This is you personally enrolling 1,000 in new volume in November. When you do that, you're actually going to get paid at least $600. How many of you would like $600? Don't just talk about it. We got to go make it happen. We got to put in the work. So as you can see there, you're going to get at least $500 in jumpstart commissions, plus you're going to get a $100 bonus, a $100 bonus on top of all the regular commissions. So when you log into your back office, your MDC back office, you're going to see this 10X match little thing, and it actually has a box on your homepage, and it's going to show you how much volume you have towards your 1,000. This is new volume that you've enrolled this month. So how many of you are going for this $100 bonus? Drop a comment, make some noise, declare it, decide it, put it out there, and let's go make it happen. Okay. Number 2 is the rank up bonus. This is huge. Okay. The rank up bonus money is big. Rank up challenge. This is in celebration of 6 years. Anyone who gets promoted to 5K affiliate for the first time, you're going to get a $500 bonus. By the way, that is in addition to the regular rank bonus money that you get as a 5K affiliate, which is $250. So that's $500 plus the other money we just talked about. So how many of you, I just want to see, this is really important. How many of you have never been 5K and you're going for 5K this month? If you are, drop a comment, let us know. And I would also encourage that you tag your sponsor, your upline, somebody, and say, hold me accountable. I'm going for this promotion and I want you to help me make it happen. Work with me to help me get this promotion. So when you hit 5K, you get $500. Anybody who hits 10K, so you've never hit 10K before, you hit 10K affiliate, you're getting $1,000 bonus. And I know Jill Vaverka is going for it. Woo! Which is awesome. So who's going for 10K this month? $1,000. And then there's some of you. Okay, let's see. Spencer's going for it. Britt is going for that $1,000 bonus. Awesome. Let's go, Walter. I'm excited to help you make it happen. And listen, if you're a little bit off, some of you are like, oh my goodness, this is so far off. I'm not even close. It's okay. You've got 2 full weeks and we want to help you make it happen. We've just got to get focused. We've got to put in the work. Okay. Here we go. Look at that. Britt is following directions. You guys see that, Kendall? Britt just commented. She said, Kendall, let's get it 10K this month. She's going for that $1,000. I love it. Britt, we are excited to help you make it happen. Vero is going for 5K. We want to help you get that done. I know Emily is going for 5K as well. Guys, if there was, this is not normal. Okay. This is big money. This is big bonus money. If there was ever a month to be like, okay, that's it. It's time to get serious. It's time to get focused. It's time to put in the work. It would be right now between the $100 bonus and the rank up bonus money. This is big. Okay. And then last but not least, they're doing a $2,500 bonus. And I see we've got Kai going for 25K this month. $2,500 on top of everything else, on top of the regular rank bonus money. This is extra. So if you've never hit 25K and you hit it this month, $2,500 bonus in your bank account. And by the way, they're paying this bonus money. Guess when? Not 3 months from now. They're going to give you this money in the first week of December. Hello. Let's go for it. So this is big. This is exciting. We want to help all of you get this bonus money. And you know what? I'm going to talk about this at the end because this is a really big deal. We got some secrets to talk about for the MDC Mastermind. So we got the rank up, we got the anniversary, we got all this good stuff. And what I'm going to do now is we're just going to dive in. So you're here watching this because you want to learn some secrets. You want to learn some strategies. Not for me. You're not learning from me tonight. You get plenty of that. What you're going to get here today is you're going to learn from some of the top producers in the entire company from last month. And so we have 5. We got 5 people who are going to be sharing with you some of their tips, some of their strategies. So you want to stop everything you're doing, be ready to take some notes because you're about to learn some things that are going to help you win these promotions, to win this bonus money when you go apply what you're about to learn here. So, first up, I'm going to let you guys decide, okay? Let's see who wants to go first. Bam! Nathan and Kendall, they jumped on that opportunity. What's up, rock stars?
Oh, how's it going?
How's it going?
By the way, the t-shirts, we got to see these t-shirts. Oh my goodness, you guys are rocking the Power Team shirts. Quick side note for Power Team members. This month, November, is your last chance to get a free Power Team t-shirt. We have tank tops, we have long sleeves, we have hoodies. And so for those of you on the Power Team, 2 weeks left, November. And when you win the November Power Team promo, you got to go into the Facebook group, go to announcements, comment on the post. We are going to buy you a Power Team apparel of your choice. You get to pick. Super excited about that. So these guys are just on fire. They're going for some just huge ranks right now. They're crushing it. They're getting rid of all the excuses. Last month on the leaderboard. And so I'm just going to kind of turn it over. We'll bounce back and forth. But really quick, like under a minute, for everyone who doesn't know who you are, please tell us.
All right. Well, we're Nathan and Kendall. We are from Kelowna, British Columbia now. We just moved last month across the country. So
congratulations.
Yeah, so we got to get used to saying that now. But yeah, we're up here in Canada. So yeah, we're crushing it. We're excited for what's to come and everything else down the road.
Let's just
love it. And how long? I'm sorry, Kendall, go ahead.
Let's just point out real quick here that this guy actually retired from his 9-to-5 job last month, and he is full-time online.
Yeah.
That's amazing. It's incredible what this industry can do. So awesome. Congratulations, brother. I love it. I'll never forget the moment in 2012 when I was able to quit my job and go full-time in the industry. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Super excited.
So, and how long have you guys been a part of MDC?
1 year, right? 1 year, just like last week.
Yeah, it was our 1 year anniversary for MDC last week.
Woo! 1 year. Okay, guys, so let's dive in. I'm just going to let you guys fire away. Share with us some of your biggest tips on what specifically, because we want to give everyone who's watching, like, they're going to be able to leave this training with, okay, here's what I need to go do. And then, boom, I'm going to go get results. So take it away.
Well, you're going to hear it time and time again. And it's just like, you got to be persistently consistent. And it started from day one when we made a decision a year ago to join this business and to join this team. Nothing has changed since day one. We live by the motto, like #no excuses. And, when we just stay like persistently consistent with everything we do, and that's where it's led us to today. And basically we just say, I'm sure you'll hear that from a lot of other people like who are also on the training as well. And that's the biggest thing. Success leaves clues. I like to keep things super, super simple. You're consistently always making new connections. You're reaching out to new people. You're just following up with those people and providing value. And
so let's break it down a little bit more for people who are like maybe brand new. So say you are super busy, you have a 9-to-5 job, you can only do this for like an hour or two a day. What you want to do is whatever your non-negotiables are, you're going to do these every single day, no matter what. So it could be something as simple as adding 10 new Facebook friends, adding 10 new Facebook friends a day, then messaging 20 people. So out of those 20 people, what's your goal for how many conversations you're going to be having? I usually have a goal for at least having a conversation with 10 people a day, and then whoever your follow-ups are. Nathan has an awesome system. He uses the old school pen and paper method. I tried to go all high tech and use my phone in the notes and everything, and I was just going all over the place. So I adapted his pen and paper method back, and I feel way more organized.
Nothing fancy. pen to paper, nothing fancy. But, like #no excuses, right? Like last month, we were working full time up until October 9th. We literally packed up our entire house, moved across the country October 13th.
lived out of boxes,
lived out of boxes,
in a reno,
doing a full house renovation, and we still managed to get on the leaderboard. So I hear lots of people that they always basically they get in their own way. They make up excuses that they're too busy, or I wasn't feeling well this day, or this or that. I use it the opposite. When I have those, instead of those situations, I use that to motivate me, being like, well, if I'm sick at home, I have more time now to reach out with people and connect with people and actually do the business instead of using it as an excuse. So I guess I'm on a little bit of a different playing field than a lot of others, but I don't take a day off, because at the end of the day, this isn't work. This isn't a job. This is like, when you're just connecting with people and you're genuinely having a conversation with people, it doesn't have to be about business. It's just when you're just reaching out and you want to help people, it's not a job. So being able to have send out 20, 30 messages a day, having 10 conversations a day, it's not a chore. It's just become a part of my life now, because we've been doing this so consistently for a year now. When I wake up in the morning and I go to bed, I'm always messaging people, always connecting with people, providing value. What's the next biggest promotion? Who can I help? And then just following up. And you know what? We were having a conversation just before we jumped onto this. One biggest thing that we wanted to really touch on. A lot of our success doesn't come right away. Yeah. A biggest thing for this past month with being so busy and moving across, everything else, was the power of the follow-ups. We planted seeds 3-4 months ago. Yeah. And then this last month, those seeds sprouted and grew. And those are the people that now joined our business. Yeah. We see it too many times, day in and day out, that people they're not getting the instant success in the next month and then they quit. Well, if you quit, those people might have actually joined you the next month afterwards, and now you've quit. So now they have no one else to join but somebody else. So that was the biggest thing that we've seen time and time again, and we've experienced that now that we're more than 1 month into business, more than 2 months. We've been in it for already a full year, and we're seeing people coming and joining us from people that we've talked to a year ago, because I don't know what it is with mentality, but people just love to wait on the sidelines to see somebody else's success while they could be having success right behind you. Yeah. So I don't know what it is, but at the end of the day, it takes a lot of time sometimes for people to jump off that fence. And it's
well, it's even like Aaron said, when he got approached about MVC the first time, he didn't join. Right? So it's all about people's timing too. You never know. You might think that it's a great time for somebody else, but they might not be ready yet. So that's a huge, huge factor.
And the biggest thing is, don't compare, people's chapter 10 to your chapter 1, right?
Yes.
A lot of people are just well, you guys are crushing it. You're number 40 on the leaderboard last month. I'm yeah, but I already put in the work for a year. Yeah. I've built connections with some people that, I've talked to 4 or 5 months ago. And then finally now they're reaching out to okay, I have to join. What are you so you guys are doing something right, something's going on. I got to finally see what you guys are involved with.
Another secret is you never know who's watching. So make sure that you're consistently showing up for your business. So what if 5 people only like your posts? At least you showed up for yourself and you put it out there, right? Because eventually, even if they don't like or comment, those people are still watching you and they will come around.
I'd say that's a big thing. I see so many people time and time again, friends, my barber, you name it. They'll see our posts and they'll be like, oh, you guys are crushing, yada, yada, yada. And I'm you know what? I know from the back of my mind, you haven't liked a single thing. You haven't commented on a single thing. But because you're putting something out there, there's going to be so many eyes on it that people are going to see it that you have no idea. And it's just a matter of who you're going to spark. One thing that really blew my mind was when I actually did retire, I did a go live, and I haven't done a go live for a long time, but the power of I think I got 4,500 views or something on it was insane.
Crazy.
So the power of it was my first experience of something going viral, but it's it just shows of how many eyes were on it, right? There was 300 likes, but there was 45 or 4,600 views on it. Mm-hmm. So that'd be the biggest piece, being consistent, constantly putting yourself out there, showing up for your business on a daily basis, and you will have success. It's not a matter of if you're going to have success, it's just a matter of when. But
you just have to make a commitment to yourself and to your business, and make a plan with your mentor. If you're not sure where to start, to be hey, I want to enroll 1,000 new business volume this month. I want this bonus. So what did you do to get there? How can I get there? And honestly, it's in the day-to-day. The things that you do consistently.
Yeah, and I'm a firm believer of the compound effect, right? Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to be massive numbers, talking to 100 people a day. It doesn't have to be like that. It can be very overwhelming. Trust me, I've done it, I've experienced it, and I won't do it again because I couldn't keep up to it. But, if you're messaging at least 10, 20 people a day, think about what that adds up into a week. Then think about what that adds up into a month. What does that equate to for the next 3-4 months? That adds up to big, small little numbers add up to massive numbers and results leading down the road of people that you've connected with and people that you've been consistently following up with and providing value to. So I think, I'm just going to sound like a broken record player if I just keep going on here. But
I love it. And a couple things I just want to piggyback on. You talked about consistently, you talked about people watching you. I'm definitely going to back you up on that because I've been with MDC now for 2.5 years. I've had tons of people that in the first 6 months didn't join. The first year didn't join. After 2 years, then they're like, oh, okay, I see you're just killing it. You're still there. You're rock solid. Okay, sign me up, right? There are people who are watching you. And like Nathan said, or Kenda, whoever it was, some of these people, they're going to join. But if they see that you are not consistently posting and sharing success that you're having, that your team is having with MDC, then they're going to think, oh, they're really not that serious. Let me go join with someone else, right? They got to see that you're committed, that you're all in. And that's when those people who maybe said no, they're going to come back when they're ready and they're going to join. Another thing you said that I just have to piggyback on, and I posted this in the group. I'm going to put this right here. I know it's long, but it's talking about comparing. And this is one of the biggest problems that people have in this industry. And I did this as well. I'm just going to read this. When you compare yourself to others, you lose. I know that sounds harsh, but it's true. Instead, only compete with yourself and you will win, because you can always do better than what you did yesterday. Don't look around, look at everyone. Oh my God, look at all these people. They're having all this success, because that just brings your vibration down. It brings your energy down. Instead, put all of your focus each day. What am I doing? How can I get better? What actions can I take to get results? And when you do that, you will succeed. I love it. Nathan and Kendall, any final words, please?
One more thing. I was losing my train of thought there 5 times. I'm like, I got to hold on to it. But biggest thing is just be authentic. You know what? It doesn't have to be just success-driven posts. I've connected with a lot of people when I get to be authentic and be real and be vulnerable. Be like, you know what? Every day isn't just about unicorns and rainbows. I can be vulnerable and be like, I'm having a bad day. I'm feeling like garbage. I'm experiencing this. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling really down. I'm not feeling empowered or inspired. But when you can connect and be real with other people, because 9 times out of 10, more people are going to be able to connect with you on a more vulnerable, realistic level than at a success level, because most people are not having success out there. And I think that's where we've connected with a lot of people, because, we're being human. We're not just trying to be
show the good and the bad.
Yeah, we're not just
but obviously don't make your Facebook a big sob story, because that doesn't work.
No, but you also don't have to just be taking pictures of Lamborghinis and trying to think that and say that you have it all and you have the success. Just be real, be authentic, be you, because those are the people that you want to attract. You don't want to be someone you're not, because you're not going to attract those people, and you're not going to have success because you're not going to be able to genuinely connect with them.
Your vibe attracts your tribe. Always remember that.
I love it, guys. And it's so true. I can remember when I was working a job and I was doing network marketing part-time, which is how we all start. Guess what? I was posting on social media real life. I would be driving to my job at 5:30 in the morning and do a video or do a selfie. I'd get to work. I'd be on my lunch break and I would still be posting about success, but it was real life success. It was, hey, got my wife and kids at home. Hey, it's midnight and I'm at home hustling in my part-time home business, making some extra cash. And eventually it was able to turn into full-time. So be real, be authentic, because that's what is going to attract people to want to work with you when you share your real success.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I love it. Any final words? Anything else? Are we good?
No, I would just be like, because people don't know our background of our story. When we first got originally started a year and a half ago, we were in another offer where we spent $15,000.
Yeah.
And you know what? We were trained, and taught like robots, to market like we had it all.
Yeah.
And guess what? We attracted nobody. So
we weren't being authentic.
We weren't being real. So we instantly flipped the script when we were able to be more genuine and like raw and vulnerable with people and not act like we had it all made. And you can connect with people like that because everyone's not going to have that level of success.
Yeah.
I love it. Nathan, Kendall, congratulations on your success. You guys are absolutely rocking. You're on fire, and I'm excited for you guys to win again this month the $100 bonus, because when you do, that's gonna get you in the rotator again for December.
All of our awesome leads, by the way, we're raking them in.
In case anyone doesn't know what she's talking about, those of you on the power team, and for this month, when you, and this is open to the whole team, when you win the $100 bonus from corporate, which is, we talked about it earlier, that's when you enroll 1,000 in new volume this month, you're going to be guaranteed a spot in the power team rotator for all of December. And I will be flooding you with leads. Who wants free leads? Anybody? You know what to do. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. You guys are awesome. Give it up. Give them a big congrats. Nathan and Kendall, rock stars. And I can't wait to see you guys in Vegas at the Mastermind.
We'll be there.
All right. I do have a couple really important things I'm going to share at the end, so don't go anywhere. Give it up for Nathan and Kendall. They are killing it. They're paving the way. They're making it happen, and we're grateful to be working with them. Okay, we have 3 more rock stars on. Who would like to go next? Oh, we got Annette in the house.
Hey, everyone. How is everybody doing?
Annette, she's fast. I said, who wants to be next? She's like, bam, me, I'm ready. Okay. So Annette she's like Miss Consistency. Okay, talk about consistent. She has been on the company global leaderboard for how many months now?
Since I started. Since the leaderboard was invented 6 months ago.
Guys, she's been on the company leaderboard for 6 to 7 months in a row. So this is where you really need to pay attention to what she's going to share with you. She's done trainings for us in the past, so some of this may be a little bit of a repeat, but trust me, what she's telling you works clearly. Every month she's getting on that leaderboard. She's winning the prizes. She's moving up. She's making it happen. She's getting results. So Annette, please take it away.
It is indeed a pleasure to be here every Sunday evening when I get a chance to hang out with the power team. It's always a blessing. Thank you so much, Aaron. Thank you and Kathy so much for giving us so much. We truly appreciate it. And thank you for the coffee today that I won on this thing here. You never know what you're going to win. Always show up for your trainings, and sometimes you win some good stuff. Alrighty, guys, winning is good. This is a fun business. This is an opportunity for us to make friends, help some people to change their lives, and have fun along the way. Listen, 8 months ago, I own a spa. To give you background, I came from Jamaica in 1993, right? I came to this amazing country. I didn't know anybody here. I raised my 2 amazing daughters. They're now 27 and 23. They're amazing. I raised them, stayed home and raised them. Then I went out to work when they were in school. Then I decided that the workplace is not for me. And 12 years ago, I decided to stay home and run a spa from home, right? I got an aesthetic license, run a spa from home. Then in March, we know what happened. I didn't know what was going to happen. I figure, we're going to have this thing going on and it's going to go away and I'm going to be fine. No, bam, shut. The doors to my spa was closed. But thank God, I took on faith. I said yes to this amazing opportunity. So March 17th, when I started this business, I didn't know that I would not have an income from the spa, as we know what happened. But because I said yes, I'm telling you, quarantine was a good thing for me. And let me tell you why. When you are going through life in a journey, and let me tell you, I'm saying this to make a point. You have to know who you are. You have to know what you want. You have to know what you're willing to give up to get what you want, because there's absolutely no such thing as a free lunch. Do you understand that? No such thing as a free lunch. So because I was looking for more to give to my clients, right? Not only to give them a facial, give them a body treatment, they're achy, they're suffering. I wanted something more to give to them, right? So I was searching. Here comes CBD. What not to do. I was happy to give them, not knowing that God in his infinite mercy was preparing me for quarantine. That month, I threw things in my cart. I didn't know really what I was doing, but I knew what I read and what I saw, and those 4 little videos was enough to get me started, guys, right? And I said, get me started. I didn't say join. There is a difference between getting started and joining a company. When you get started with a company, wait. Oh, what happened? Am I on? I don't know if I'm on. Oh, okay, great. I saw something popped up. Yeah, there's a difference between joining a company and getting started with a company. The moment I hit that for the 4th video and it said get started, I got started. I became an executive and I got started. The next month, I was at 3K, I think. And then the 3rd month, I was at 5K and kept 5K until last month. You know, some things happened, went a little back down. But this month, we are halfway through the month. I'm already at 3K, going for 5K, 10K and beyond this month, right? And you have to remember, when you get started, things are going to happen. Things are going to happen when you get started. And the only time that you can lose, the only time that you lose is when you quit. So if you're at 10K, 50K, whatever rank you're at, and things didn't go okay, don't beat up yourself. Knowing that the things that didn't go, make sure you use that as a stepping stone. Say why this didn't happen, regroup and go again and come back stronger. But make the decision to start. And once you start, just consistently do the things that you are supposed to do. There are simple steps that we have. We're in a business, we're in the people business, right? We're not in the CBD business. We're not in HempWorks. We're not in My Daily Choice. We're not in that business. We're in a people business. My Daily Choice, HempWorks, and the products is just the tool that we use, right? So the products are the tool. The company is the tool. We're in a people business. When you treat your business as a business, it's going to pay you as a business. When you treat people as people and not as objects, you are going to reap big rewards. And I give you an example. Today, I sent out some messages this morning at 6 something. I got up at 6:30 and I started sending out good morning, happy Sunday to a lot of people. New people that I just met on Facebook. Because we have to, add new friends, because we're using social media as our platform, especially now when we cannot get out and socialize. So I said good morning to a lot of people. Most people, they want to make 2 new registration before the end of the day. You start sending people your link and you start treating them like objects. And that's disrespectful. Don't treat people like objects. They are people. They have feelings. Genuinely care about people. That's how I stayed on the leaderboard for 7 months in a row. You have to treat people like people. And you know what happened today? There's a lady that I didn't know her from Adam. I just added her to my thing on Saturday. Today, she registered as an affiliate, and she cried on the phone with me. We jumped on a messenger call, and she cried, and she poured her heart out, and she apologized for pouring her heart out because she didn't know me. And I said, don't apologize. That's what friends are for. You know what she said to me? She said, whatever you're doing, I want to be a part of it. I saw your Facebook post this morning. Talk about Kendall and Nathan and Kendall. Give it up for them, because that's what you do. You post on Facebook. You create relationships. You be genuine. Be authentic. She said, I don't know much about what you're doing, but whatever you're doing with those products, that coffee you were drinking and that CBD oil you put under your tongue this morning, I want to be a part of that because I just feel like it's not about the coffee. It's not about the CBD oil. It's about people for you. And she became an affiliate. You understand? So how do I stay on the leaderboard? I create relationships. I form relationships. I maintain them. I treat people with respect, with dignity. Treat them like we are here to help them, not like they are here to become our pawns and our whatever it is. You understand? And you will be in that leaderboard. The moment you decide to get started, you are going to do the steps. You're going to connect with people. You're going to be nice to them genuinely, because if you are fake, phony, fraud, I say this all the time, they're going to look right through you, and they will block you. They will discontinue the friendship, and you will never, ever, ever make anything from there. But be genuine about it. All righty. What other things, as Nathan likes to write things down? This is my prospecting book. This is my book, right? I write everything down. I have to say right now, thank you, Aaron, because I'm on the leaderboard. And last month I was number 48 of 70,000 affiliates worldwide, number 48. Thank you so much. I got for the past now 2 months, right? On the rotator, the Power Team rotator. And guys, that is the most amazing thing. You don't have to be buying leads. Aaron invested his own money so that we can have leads, and all we have to do is get on the leaderboard. How hard is that to get 4, 8, 10 people? I got 10 last month, something like that, and stayed in the leaderboard. It's really not that hard if you're forming the relationships, but if you know what not to do. So when you get these the leads, right, get on that leaderboard or wherever you meet people. Make sure that you're writing it down. Your cell phone could drop in the water, and your iCloud, you can't remember the password to your iCloud, and your device, something could happen to your device. But when you write things down, write down those names. You can go back now, leave 2 lines between each one, 2 to 3 lines, right? I use a line book. That's it. I write them down. Leave some space between each person's name. Why? Because you want to make little notes for yourself. Sometimes when you call somebody, you may say, well, this person didn't have a voicemail set up. This person is not a good contact. This person, I left a message. This person called me back. We had a great conversation. They're thinking about it. So you can go back to your notes, and you don't waste your time sending out messages to people that you send it already and they were not good candidates. It is very important to write the names down, make the phone calls, follow up with them. If there's no phone number, still send them an email, because they don't know. There's so many spammy businesses in the world and so many companies that are not credible, so they don't know that you're credible. So still send them an email, let them know, and quite frankly, if I send them 3, 4 messages and they're not responding, I said, this will probably be my last message to you. But if you are still looking for an opportunity, but you're just a little uncertain, find me on Facebook, and you can see that I'm a real person and what I do there. And I friend them. And literally, sometimes they're happy for that and will see that you're a real person, and they come follow you and sign up in the business with you, because now they know they can trust you. They see you. You understand what I mean? So there are many ways to work your business. Follow your heart sometimes. Center yourself. Make sure that you're healthy. Make sure that the amazing products that we have, you're taking them. Make sure that you're getting enough rest. It's no such thing as rest when you are dead, because a tired body cannot produce. A body that is not nourished and a body that is not healthy cannot produce effectively. So make sure that you're getting enough sleep. Make sure, even if it's 4 hours, we have amazing sleep spray. When you put that oil under your tongue and you spray that sleep spray in your mouth, you're going to get a solid 4 to 6 hours of sleep. Whatever works for you, but make sure that you're nourishing your body, your heart, your soul, your mental capacity. If you're tired, you can't think right. You're going to forget that you didn't follow up with the client, right? The endorphins are not going to flow. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Eat good, exercise, move your body, meditate, do whatever, tap into your spirituality, whatever that is for you, because believe me, it works. When I get up in the morning and I meditate, I close my eyes, I give thanks, gratitude, you know, and then there's a little prayer I shared with you here already. That's how I start my day. I expect when I make a phone call that somebody is going to answer the phone and I'm going to get results one way or another. The people and the projects that I'm seeking, they're also seeking me. And I thank God to put us together in the perfect divine order. When you set that pace for yourself throughout the day, you're going into a mindset, right? The people and projects that I'm seeking, you're telling yourself that I'm going to work today. No matter what, I'm going to work today. So my business is at the forefront of my brain every single breathing minute of the day. If I am not sending out a message, I'm taking a message. If I'm not making a phone call, I'm researching something. So treat it as a business and it will pay you like a business.
Wow, somebody put that in the comments. Treat this like a business and it will pay you like a business. I absolutely love that saying. It's something I live by. It has what has propelled a lot of the success I've had, because at the end of the day, this is a business. And when people say to me, I get this question all the time, why are people not successful in network marketing? Why are most people not successful? Well, one is they quit too soon. Most people, right? Or they didn't treat it like a real business.
Absolutely.
That's it. That's it. If you had to write a check for $100,000, like a franchise, or a restaurant, 100 grand, $500,000. How much more serious would your mindset be? You would treat this like a real business and it would pay you like one. That's it. So positive mindset is everything. I love also what you said in that about, treating people. I mean, this may be easier for some people than others, but when you show people that you really care in your conversations, when you're connecting and you really show people how much you care about them, they're going to naturally want to work with you. And that is something Annette has this aura. And a lot of people put a word in the comments when you're speaking, and that is confidence. I want to I know, guys, we could go for an hour, but we have two more speakers. But, Annette, you have something that comes natural to you, I think. Maybe not. Maybe you weren't always like that. But some people naturally just have this confidence about them. And so how can people that maybe don't have that positivity and that confidence that you have, how can they develop that in this business to go feel more comfortable when they're out prospecting and connecting with people like what you're doing and it's working so well?
Well, that's a great question. I've always said that I started talking at 23. I was the most reserved, quiet person growing up. But the reason why I'm the way I am, because I invested in myself. I have invested in trainings, reading books. If you go to my bedroom right now, Napoleon Hill is on my Alexa. And I listen to that first thing in the morning. I listen to that last thing at night. So it gives me, when you know what to say, you're not afraid of saying it. Right? So I would encourage every single person, if you're in direct sales, you have to educate yourself. Aaron is giving away 4 books or so this month. Onyx, my darling, she wants to see CBD. So go for it. Make sure that you go for it. I'm giving the dog a gummy.
By the way, as of right now, we have 3 winners and we have 2 more. There's only 2 spots left for Power Team members. The next 2 people who comment on the post that meet the requirements, I'm sending you all 4 of these books.
Yeah, I'm getting it tomorrow. I have 3 already, 1 to go. Yes, but really, guys, you have to invest in yourself. If you go to speak and you don't know what to say, you're going to be, oh my God, what am I going to say? But when you get that confidence, when you listen to a motivational tape, whether you're listening to Joseph Murphy, Napoleon Hill, somebody listen to there's so many motivational. We have had speakers here already, you know, that Aaron has brought on. I'm pretty sure that, you know, some of you have seen them. Just get some books, go get some of Robert Hollis's training. Listen, if you listen to Robert Hollis training and you can't talk to people, something is wrong and you need to go get some examination, because he makes it so fun. He laughs about everything. He has that confidence, and he will tell you he wasn't always like that. But every single one of us that come out here and bare our soul, we were not always like that, but we invested in ourselves. And you cannot make it in this business without investing in yourself. And just be yourself. It's really, you know, the thing is, we think about people judging us, and that sets us back. Nobody cares about you when you walk in the street. They don't see you. You have to remember, they really don't care. You just say what you have to say, and then once you start talking to them, and oh wait, what did she say? Until then, they really don't care. So you're worrying about people that really don't care about you, as they say, you know, and you do things to try to impress people when you don't have to work so hard. Be yourself. Be authentic when you're on Facebook. Let people know that you genuinely care. If you don't care about that person, you just want to get an affiliate, don't say anything. Let that person go. Once you decide to add them to your Facebook page, make sure that you're building those relationships. Make sure that you genuinely care. And guys, Kendall and Nathan said that you have to be making contacts and doing something in your business every single day, every minute. No excuses. No excuses. And I don't care if it's the demons in your head telling you lies. There comes a time when you have to tell the demons, get behind me, Satan, not today. You understand? So don't believe the lies. Listen to the right side of your brain, not the left side of your brain. You can do it. You absolutely deserve everything good from this business. Josh and Janet, they make it so easy for us. They have given us so much. Aaron and Kathy, so many great leaders. And again, don't compare yourself. Because when you go to your job, you don't get a promotion the first day. And then you're going to look at the boss and your supervisor. You're going to say, how come they're making so much money? How come they're doing this? You just arrived. Be humble. Learn. Be teachable. Be coachable. You understand? And continue. Make your little baby steps. Before you know it, you're going to start running. Because you have people who have paved the way for you. The way is so clean. The asphalt is so pretty. There are no potholes. Only the one you create for yourself.
Woo! Give it up for Annette. Woo! This girl is on fire. I love her confidence, her passion, her love, her excitement for helping people. And that's where her focus is, on helping other people. How many lives can she impact on a daily basis? And it comes from that place of love and trying to help others. That's why she's so passionate about the products and why she's, helping so many people. So, Annette, you're awesome. We're going to have a lot more from you here with Power Team Trainings. So thank you again for sharing that with us, guys. Annette, you're amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, guys.
All right. If you got some value from Annette, drop a like, drop a comment. What did you like best? Let it sink in. There has to be that one little thing that you extract from this training, that you are going to leave this training doing that thing, whatever it is, a mindset hack, more personal development, focusing on helping other people. And that one little thing could change everything for you in your business, getting results, taking everything to the next level. So drop your comments with what you like best. Okay, next up, we have Mr. James Lockett. Hello, my friend.
How you doing, Aaron? Can you hear me?
I am doing great. James, this is the first time we've ever had you on here, right?
That's right, yeah.
This is awesome. We've got a brand new, look at the shirt, Power Team. Woo! So give it up for James Lockett. This gentleman is on fire. He is excited. He's going for $5K this month to get that $500 bonus. So James, tell us a little bit about who you are, and we're going to dive right in.
Sure, Aaron. Happy to be here. And first off, let me underline a couple of things that our previous friends have said. For example, I'm getting leads from you guys this month, And wow, it's amazing. I don't know how many it is, like 30 or 40 already this month. And 2 new affiliates this week from your leads, my friend.
Whoa!
So,
Stop!
that's insane.
Stop the training.
Right there.
Did you guys hear that? Now I know there's going to be some very upset, jealous people who are watching who are not on the power team. I apologize.
The rich are getting richer. The rich are
you're
getting
getting value, so it's all good. But for the power team affiliates who are watching this, did you just hear what he just said? He has enrolled 2 new affiliates this month from the power team rotator. And I want to address something really quick. I know we're getting a little off topic. I know there may be some new people and they're saying, well, Aaron, why can't you just give leads to everyone? Because that's not entrepreneurship. Because that's not how it works. And it wouldn't work anyway. Because if I give leads to everyone, everyone would get like 1 lead. What's the point, right? That's no fun. So we have to put in place a threshold, a goal. And when you go hit that goal, then we are able to invest a lot of money and provide leads for you. And for those of you that are curious, for the month of November, if you're watching in November, Power Team affiliates, you will have a guaranteed spot in the December rotator. All you have to do is win the corporate promotion of getting 1,000 in new volume. You're going to get $100 bonus from corporate, and you'll be in the rotator for all of December. So you got plenty of time. You can do it. I believe in you. James Lockett, my friend, back to you.
Back to you. Yeah. So you want to be, it's like the rich are getting richer, right? You want to be on that power team rotator for sure. And success breeds success. So that's all good. So Aaron, a little bit about ourselves. My wife, Grace, and I have been living in Asia for a long time. 2 years ago, I've been doing network marketing part-time and doing a full-time corporate job. 2 years ago, we got successful enough that I quit my full-time job and we moved to Phoenix, Arizona. Then the company I was with stopped paying me. So we were out in the market. At the same time, my son joined a soccer team and started playing soccer, and I started refereeing. And I'm not 15, 16, 17, 18 years old, and I'm not as fit as you. But I started refereeing and I started having enormous aches and pains. So started looking around and found CBD, got over my prejudices and found CBD. So one of the things I post on social media is just about me being a referee. And people say, wow, how can you, bald old guy, be running around with these 18-year-old kids and actually doing it 3 to 6 times a weekend or a week? And, I can tell them it's fitness, it's training, it's mindset, and it's CBD, right? So that's nice. So I think, that underlines something, be a product of the product. This is something we always need to remind people to do. You need to be a product of the product. So whether it's the CBD, the tinctures, the soft gels, the gummies that you just saw Annette feeding her dog instead of the doggy treats, but whatever works, the Peak spray, which I put in my my drink while I'm hydrating and when I'm out refereeing, that's great. But there's something new that's happened, Aaron, in the last month and a half that I think we need to take on board in MDC, and that is that MDC now is the perfect Robert Kiyosaki cash flow quadrant business. And it's something that I'm really thinking about and embracing and starting to message. And what does Robert Kiyosaki teaches us? He teaches us those 4 quadrants. You can be an employee, you can be self-employed, but you want to be on the other side of the cash flow quadrant. You want a business and in the B quadrant, and you want to be in the I quadrant. Well, what does My Daily Choice now have? Both of those places. We are the perfect cash flow quadrant business now because we have Akashics. And so if you're building your MDC business and then taking that business down into the I quadrant, if you join Akashics, there you go. That's exactly right. Where's mine? Look at here, Aaron. Right there on my neck. So good stuff. So I'm doing both of those. I joined Akashics, so I'm making money with Akashics. My money's making money for me, and MDC's making money for me. And I think that's really important. That's another thing about being a product of the product. And then there's these team building, and I've developed some skills over the years. But I would say I joined MDC mostly for the product, and wasn't building effectively in the beginning. Had to repent, relearn, simplify, and started listening to you. And I think it was your interview with Fraser Brooks that kind of turned the light on for me. And Fraser Brooks had just some great social media strategies, and I started to dig into the scripts that he had. So I've sort of put together my own scripts, but they're a mix of yours, Fraser Brooks, and Robert Hollis, and sort of put all that together and reach out to people. And as you teach regularly, the money is in the messenger. So Facebook Messenger, I use Facebook posts, but I'm massively into Messenger. So 25 a day, 50 a day, 100 a day. If I'm doing a 90-day massive action plan, just go crazy. And what we teach in our team is, maybe I didn't even think about it in terms of the power team, but what I teach my team is everybody who joins a network marketing business tells people that they have 5, 10, 15 hours a week if they're working a full-time gig, maybe more. So I tell them, let's do a power hour. Everybody on the team do a power hour, 1 dedicated hour a day on social media to do a range of posts. Now, what I learned from Fraser Brooks that actually shocks me but has worked really well, every day I wish everybody that Facebook tells me has a birthday, I wish them happy birthday in a private message. Not on their page, but in a private message, and start a conversation with people that I don't normally converse with. I actually have had at least 3 people join me just because I reached out to them on their birthday. So something as simple as that. But there's other things. COVID gives us a perfect excuse. Like I've been doing, yeah, exactly. The money's in the messenger and the fortune's in the follow. Beautiful, Kai. I also do, just reach out to people and keep conversations going. And you just want to keep those conversations going. And now my younger colleagues on the call are old school. I'm the older guy. I'm new school. So Aaron, I put everything into our MDC Genius app. I'm using the app. I'm an app freak. And everything literally goes into the app. It has a database. Everybody on Facebook, I can also enter them into the app. And all the leads that you're giving me that are not from Facebook, they have phone numbers and emails, and I put those into the app, and I'm sending, they also has a follow-up, so this is a data manager, and it's a personnel manager as well, and it has the 4 videos in here. I happen to be showing here, these are the messages I just sent my 2 new affiliates. The first thing I tell people to do is get the app, and there's a message there that you can send people to get the app. So we do the birthday, but this is how I keep track of it. And it will remind you, it actually has its own reminder system in case people don't know. So you can set a reminder for 1 day, 3 days, 7 days, and follow up. And you just send them the next message and the next message. And it has presentations, it has products. This is the most amazing free tool I've seen in the industry. I mean, this is outstanding. And I really would encourage people, if they're not using it, to use it. So, I mean, that's it. That's pretty simple, Aaron. I do a weekly webinar. So, that's, you asked us not to share, things that are not duplicatable. But if you've got something like the Power Team Hangout on a Wednesday, drive people to events. That's also really effective. You got promos, drive people to the promo, drive people to events. But use the tools, and the tools are the best that we have in the industry. So I think I think that's really crazy. And then out of all that, you sort and you work with the willing. You just work with the willing, and you find people. So Aaron, that's what I've been doing. I think I've been on the leaderboard either 3 times or 4 times, and it's all because the money's in the messenger.
It's because you're
exactly.
treating this like a real business, because you're putting in the work. Guys, are you getting value from James? If you are, drop a comment. I do want to just piggyback a couple things. One, the birthday. Okay, this is something so simple, but how many people are actually doing it? So let's just recap this, because if every one of you watching this would start doing this, you are going to see new leads. You're going to start to enroll some new people, but it becomes a daily habit, a daily success habit. Every morning you get on your phone, you're doing it anyway. Facebook shows you all of your friends who have a birthday. Send them a private message. Now, you're not just going to go pitch them, but James, give us the quick version of, tell us an example when you're sending out the birthday messages. How does it go from, hey, James, happy birthday, just want to see how you're doing? How does it go from that to them becoming a lead? Give us an example.
Yeah. So, it depends on the relationship I have with the person. So I can't give you a standard answer because, as you know, we customize it to people. But if I haven't heard from the last time I may have never had contact, because I only started doing this about 6 months ago, but I get about 15 people a day that I'm doing a birthday message to. And most, they always come back and say, thank you. And then I'll say, how are things going? And we just start a conversation and back and forth. That's the whole idea. You want to engage in relationship, build relationships. Some people are not at all interested, even though they're there. And some people are. And like I said, I've got some real signups. But I'll tell people, how are things going with you? And then what I do is I had a consulting business that disappeared because of COVID, because I couldn't travel. But I tell them that business went down, but I have a global online business that's going up. Now, how are things going with you? I just ask them another question. But guess what? I planted a seed. I have this global online business. You'd be amazed how many people come back and say, what's your global online business? It works so simple. It's just a really simple hook. And I'm not pitching them. It's actually them reaching out to me. And I love that. Now, with some people, I know them a little bit more, and I can be, a little bit more forthcoming in terms of what I'm doing. I also use Robert Hollis. He sends out The Science of Getting Rich, with these epic kind of pre-Napoleon Hill even. So I give that as a gift. I find if I give people a gift, they're also willing to give something back to me. And so that works really well too. So I just kind of follow those steps, but those are some basic, I have 3 or 4 kind of basic templates that I follow depending on the nature of the relationship.
I love it. And this is actually a really good little tip here from Danielle. And this is true because my wife just had her birthday, and she opens up her phone and it was like hundreds of messages from people. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. So maybe send your happy birthday message a day early.
Either a day early or a day late.
Or a day late would be
that's what Fraser Brooks trains, Aaron. So that's what I do. I have a little funny video that I recorded. So literally I followed Fraser Brooks. People should look up that training you did with him. He's got a little training. You record a little stupid video of you singing happy birthday. And so I send out this crazy little video with this bald guy singing Stevie Wonder happy birthday back to people. And people crack up. I get the best remarks, but I send it the day after. I actually say, I'm sorry I didn't get to you on your birthday. I thought I'd make it up to you with this fun little surprise.
That's brilliant.
It's personal, and they're not flooded on the birthday. You're absolutely right. On the birthday itself, either a day before or a day after.
Guys, this is a huge tip right here. Do your birthday message either the day before their birthday or the day after. That way you don't get lost in the noise with everyone else. And just posting on their wall, that's cool. That doesn't count. It needs to be a private message. And I love what James said. It's really just you reaching out, seeing how they're doing. And what you're doing is you're mentioning my global online business. And a lot of people, like James said, they're going to come back because you created curiosity. And they're going to, oh, what is that? What is your global online business, right? And I love the fact that you could even mention, like Annette, right? Talked about COVID and quarantines and lockdowns and all this stuff. I mean, right now is one of the greatest times in our recent history to be a part of a home-based business because we don't have to worry about any of that. We can build this business, make money online from home. So you can mention in your message, as the conversation goes, how grateful, how excited you are to have an income. Doesn't matter how much, you have an income from your global online business. And that's it. And a lot of people, they're going to respond like, well, what is that? I want to make some money. So, James, and you mentioned a webinar. Just so everyone knows, yes, we have our Power Team Hangout webinar that we do, but you guys can also get on Zoom. Corporate just released the new slides. We have brand new slides that just came out. So this goes right back to treating this like a real business. Everyone watching this, you can actually do your own webinars. You can get on Zoom. You can invite 2 people, 5 people, a couple people, and do a little Zoom with the presentation. You know, every one of you can do that if you want to. You don't have to. You can send people to the system, send people to watch the 4 videos with Josh, the brand new videos. They're amazing. Send people to the Power Team Hangout. But you guys can do all kinds of stuff. Annette says that she sings them happy birthday. This one is interesting. I've actually had some people do that. And I'm like, that's kind of weird that you're singing me happy birthday. And it's like a legit happy birthday, like, happy birthday to you, Aaron. And they actually like sing the happy birthday. So I'm like, wow, like that's pretty impressive. So if you want to sing them happy birthday, go for it. But the birthday thing is huge. I encourage everyone to do that. James, you're on fire. You're awesome. Do you have any final thoughts, tips, or anything for the team?
No, I just think, being consistent. I love the idea of the daily power hour. Just keep at it. We've got all the tools. Aaron, you've got it in the Power Team. You know, all those scripts, you could just very simply do that. The birthday, reaching out to people on Messenger, post things, keep it real, be authentic, and just don't give up. Just do not give up, and you'll hit it.
Everybody give it up for James Lockett. Woo! Congratulations, sir. I know you'll be getting your $100 bonus this month, and we'll be getting you back in the rotator for December. And I'm excited to help even more people this month than ever. So, James, again, thank you so much. Appreciate you. And we'll see you on another training. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Aaron and Kathy.
All right, guys, don't go anywhere. We still have one more special guest trainer. If you got value, which I know you did, take a second, drop a quick like on this video, drop a comment. What did you like best? What did you get from James that you can now go apply? We've got some ideas already. I have an idea, but just throw them in the comments. And that way it really sinks in, solidifies that you are going to go take action on what you just learned. Okay, last but not least, we have another new rock star on the team, Phyllis. Oh, you're muted. Unmute yourself.
Actually, I was trying to look for it, put my glasses back on so I could see. But at any rate, thank you so much for having me here tonight. I'm excited to actually, give some value. I hope some value to you. And there's been a lot of information already shared today. And my gosh, it's been amazing. All the things that you heard, and you heard all different types of different things from, I'm not going to quote the words, but you had the younger folks, right? And then, you just heard him talk about this bald head, and now you got a gray haired lady. And so there's all these different scenarios of how we actually come to fruition in this business. So let me just share a little bit about my background quickly, because I know it's late and I'm not going to be long. My background's in the corporate world. I was vice president of a company for many, many years. And it's funny, when I first got involved in network marketing, I really truly was clueless. I am not kidding you. And I used to scratch my head every day and say, how can I run this $1 billion company and not really, and why am I not getting this? Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Why am I not getting it? And guys, because what happened was I was really getting in my own way. When you're in that kind of environment, when you're in that corporate world, sometimes we get this little ego thing going on and we think that we're all that, but honestly, we're people just like everybody else. And what I want to focus on tonight is one specific thing, because I know there was a lot of stuff brought up. And one of the things I want to say is that you can't have $1 million dream, guys, without with a minimum wage work ethic. You just can't. You absolutely can. So you can't have $1 million dream with a minimum wage work ethic. You just can't do that. And let me tell you, this business is not easy. It's not. It's simple, but it's not easy. But is it doable? Absolutely, it is. And I can tell you now, some of the things that you need is really some basic tools. And one of them is, and we talked about some of them tonight, it's a ton of work. It is, but you know what? If you can like just kind of capsulize your time frames, collapse time frames, throughout the day, you'd be so surprised how much you can pack in a short period of time. And the one thing I want to actually just spend time on is really Facebook. Back in 2009, when I first started Facebook years ago, I was with an organization, and we were always told, just get out there and friend people. And my gosh, I was friending people all day long, and I was getting locked out. And Facebook, you have to try to get back into. You're in Facebook jail, and you try to get out, and you just kind of like do all these things that you think are correct. But the bottom line is, it is truly and only truly about building relationships. And when I started to really focus on that, and James, you said one thing tonight, is that you have people that you've actually never even communicated with on Facebook. God, I have close to 5,000 friends, and I know I haven't communicated with them at all. So I went back specifically. And guys, I was doing quite a few a day, because my work schedule is like, this month is really busy for me. Last month wasn't a really busy time. So last month I said, okay, this is my month where I can really focus and get some things going. This month, you know what, if we can't make it happen every month, it's okay. So at any rate, so getting back to Facebook, every single day I went back to 2009, literally. And I just scrolled through people, and I just started leaving very subtle, just little tidbits of just hi, and I basically said, hey, it's Phyllis. And John, we have never connected on Facebook ever. And how sad is that we have this friendship that we never created. And I would love to be able to really know and understand more about you. So love to hook up. Guys, without a doubt, every single person, I can't tell you how many phone calls that I was on, how many Facebook chats I was on a day. It was just absolutely insane how many people reached back. And the information was there. One of the things that I did, and I think it really helps, is when I'm getting ready to leave a message, I don't just click the button and leave a message. I actually go to Facebook. I look at the profile. I look at how I can get value from their page. How can I get value from their page? Because if I'm looking at their page, then I can see how much, what kind of solution can I help them with? How can I help them create a better life for themselves? Guys, if you read through some of the things on Facebook, you're going to find so much out about people that you've never even imagined. And you can actually utilize that in a really profound, sincere way by just calling them up and saying, hey, Aaron, it's Phyllis. I haven't been friends. We've been friends on Facebook for a long time, but we've never, ever really chatted. And I was going back on your post, and I noticed that, you are involved in so many nonprofit organizations. That is incredible. I love to hear more. I'm always leaving something about them specifically. So I'm actually fetching that, guys. I'm actually purposely looking at their Facebook page so I can actually say something that really, is valuable to them. Because they're excited. They're like, I'm actually talking about what they're already doing. And without a doubt, I can't tell you the verbiage that comes back to me. It's, Phyllis, I'm so happy you called me. You blew me away. It was so wonderful to hear your voice. And one of the things that I really noticed a lot of is that you don't really realize that people are watching you. And it was said tonight, and I have people literally coming out of the woodwork and saying to me things like, I don't even remember them. I don't even remember how I affected their lives, but I did. And wow, it's amazing. So don't let people always be your best person, because people are always looking they're always looking at you, and you got to lead with your heart, guys. It's so amazing. You have to be empathetic. If you're not empathetic, Guys, you need to do that. That's like the number one thing that's so important to do. You have to be confident. Like, just like we talked about just a little bit ago, is being confident. I don't mean cocky. There's a difference between being cocky and being confident. Being confident means just being just know exactly, who you are, feel good about yourself. And if you don't feel good about yourself, there's many things out there. And we talked about books and trainings and all that, but being confident is extremely, extremely important. The third thing is that you got to be ethical. There's no question. I can't tell you how many times people come to me about things and I'm like, I'm sorry, that's not what I'm about. That's not what I'm about at all. So you got to be really ethical, and they need to feel that in you. They need to feel that they understand that, how you would never do anything to hurt them. Your integrity has to be up here. At all times. So when you're posting on Facebook, make sure that you're actually posting things of value. They want to see that. Tell them that, how much integrity you have. Tell them how, authentic you truly are, and being positive. I don't like putting things on Facebook that's negative. Guys, I'm not happy with what's going on with the elections and all that kind of thing. And I'm not going to talk about politics. That's not why I'm bringing it up. But I'm not going to put that on my page. I'm going to put things that are uplifting, people that they can go there and find value for. And that's what I love to do, because people always come back to me and say, I love what you posted. Where did you get that? Simple things like that. You want to be humble. Guys, I could tell you, over the years, I've been truly humbled. Back in 2006, I got uterine cancer. I'm going to be honest. And it was a really difficult time in my life. And boy, did that humble me, because here I am, who I thought this big powered executive, right? I'm invincible. That's never going to happen to me. And guess what? It did. But you can look at things in a negative light, or you can look at them in a positive light. And I got hit by a 2x4 so many times during stressful, life challenges with work and etc. And I never, ever, ever looked at that and said, how can I learn from what just happened? Well, let me tell you something. God hit a 2x4 right over my head and said, here you go. Now wake up. And you know what? That's exactly what happened. It humbled me. And what happens is you can be humble, but I don't want you to get to the point where you're humble and being laid back. There's a difference between being, humble and still being able to go after things. Because I'm telling you, there's not a day that I don't go after something. Trust me. I am always on the go. I work on mindset every day. I work on my skill set every single day. I do a daily action every day. I don't go to bed, guys, unless I know that I put out what I'm going to do today. And if I'm not done, I stay up till I do it. And I'm not saying that you should do that, but that's how I operate. So with Facebook, I basically, like I said, just to kind of say it one more time, and I'm going to get off so that you guys can go spend some time with your family. But it's important that when you're on Facebook, that you're just not throwing stuff out there to put things out there. You got to give value to people, and you have to talk positively to people all the time, but leaving messages. And guys, I hardly ever use the chat box typing. I never do that. I wish him happy birthday. Sometimes I'll just throw him a message in the morning. Good morning, John. Just happy Monday. That's it. Nothing else, maybe nothing else at all. Or I'll see something on Facebook and I love what they wrote or what they did. I just saw your post on Facebook, John, and I loved it. Really helped me get my day started. Thanks. I really appreciate it. So that's the kind of stuff. It's just things like that. And you got to have fun with it. I joke back and forth with people all day long and do funny, stupid things. So I don't know, sometimes you can see things that I've done on Facebook where I'm like doing something on Snapchat or whatever my daughter tells me it's called. And, she put these ears on me one time and put a face mask that was all sequences. And I threw myself out on a story and, I got so many people commenting, but those stories, guys, that you put out there, don't just look and say, wow, I got 100 people that threw me hearts. I go back to those people. I go back to them and I'm like, hey, John, thanks so much for liking my story of the picture that I just put out about in Alaska. you know, it was a beautiful picture, and I appreciate it. So I go back and I do that literally. I mean, sometimes I can't do all of them, but I go back and I absolutely make it a point to go back and to chit chat with them on their messenger. Guys, some of those people aren't even your friends. Okay, they're friends of friends of friends of friends. So that's really it, Aaron. I mean, it's not right. It's not like I'm giving you this ton of information that people don't already know. But I think it's if you can hear it in my voice, that it's really about what's in your heart. And if you're being honest and genuine, you can go very far in this business. And I think Robert Hollis says it best. There's only two ways that you can actually not succeed, right? One is you just don't want to. And number two is that you just give up. And let me tell you, I got involved in network marketing in 2009. I quit and started a million times, you know, and let me tell you, every time was another learning journey for me. And you don't realize it. But anyway, I'm just going to leave you, you know, really with what I said in the very beginning. And that's, you can't have $1 million dream, you know, with a minimum wage mindset as well as a minimum wage, you know, work ethic. So thanks for letting me share tonight. I appreciate everything you guys do. It's a great experience to be here, and happy birthday, MDC, right? I'm not going to sing though.
Wow, wow, wow. Give it up for Phyllis. Thank you, Phyllis. You're awesome, incredible. Listen, I'm just throwing it out there, but I'm excited for you to hit 5K, because as soon as you do, we are going to do a big interview, and we are going to pick some more of your brain and get some more of that knowledge and the skills and some information that you have, because I feel like there is a lot more value that we are going to just extract and be able to share with the team. Are you down for that? How does that sound?
Happy to do that. My job in life, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, is to be able to bring value to as many people as humanly possible. And so, yeah, I would absolutely. I love to do it. So thank you.
Awesome. Phyllis, congratulations. We are grateful to be working with you. Thank you for the knowledge. Thank you for what you shared. And we will definitely be having you back very soon. I can feel it. Have a good night. All right, guys, listen, I just need 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. If you got some value from Phyllis, do me a favor, drop a quick like on this video and a comment on what you liked best. Obviously, this one's big. I mean, she shared a lot of really good nuggets, a lot of really good things that I hope that all of you are going to extract from this training and go implement in your business. But this is a big one right here, is having a $1 million dream. We all have that big dream. We all want to make millions of dollars, right? Right? But does our work ethic and our mindset match up with the $1 million dream? Right? If our mindset and our work ethic is at minimum wage levels, we're never going to turn this into $1 million dream. We got to up the ante on our mindset and our work ethic. And once we do that, we will get closer to reaching our $1 million dream. So I love that. Who got some value? If you did, drop a comment. Let us know what you liked best. Okay, we're going to close this out with some important things right now. You don't want to miss this. We've got something massive happening. I just want everyone to know that what is going to be happening for this event has never happened before. I could talk about this for a while. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep it short. I just want everyone to understand the magnitude of this. Now, there are some fairly large requirements to be able to qualify for this, but how would you like, listen carefully, please, how would you like to have all expenses paid trip to Vegas? Anyone? Do you want your flight paid for, your hotel paid for, your food paid for? Not only that, you're going to be getting access to some very insane information at this mastermind from Josh Zwagel. And he will be dropping some announcements and some things at this mastermind that is going to bring you closer to your $1 million dream. Is it going to be easy? No. Just like Phyllis said, But whatever sacrifice you put in to be able to achieve this will be worth it. Here's what I want to say on this. Number one, if you are not going to hit 25K affiliate in November, you can still go to this. But I need you to listen carefully on what you have to do to make it happen. Number one, you must get bonus pool qualified in November. Must. Be getting bonus pool qualified this month. That means you get your 4. You enroll 4 people, new people in November. Those 4 people have to purchase products, any products that qualifies you for a share in the bonus pool. That's a must. So really quick, how many of you, non-negotiable, are going to for sure get bonus pool qualified in November? Let me see it. Who's going to get their 4 this month? Everyone's got to get their 4 this month. Now, here's where it gets tough. Getting your 4 is not tough. Everybody can get 4. You just got to go get your 4. The next thing is you must get your 4 in December and also in January, but you have to get promoted to 25K affiliate in December and January. So for anyone watching this and you're not even close to 25K affiliate right now, you still have a chance. Here's what it looks like. You've got to get this month in November as close to 5K or even 10K affiliate in November so that December you can get to 25K. And then January, you get to 25K and you're bonus pool qualified. November, you have to be bonus pool in November this month and December and January. And that's it. You're qualified. This event will be an incubator for future super affiliates. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just telling you now. The things that Josh has planned for this mastermind has never been done before in the company's history. In the 6 years that this company's been around, they have never done this before. And you have a chance right now to be first, to be a part of the first ever leadership retreat, all expenses paid. And I'm just telling you that whatever you have to do to make this happen, it will be worth it. You want that $1 million dream? This is your ticket. Can I make it any more clear? You want to make millions of dollars in this company? You've got to be at this mastermind. Now, I want to give you a little side note, just on the side. For power team affiliates who do not qualify for the mastermind, we are going to do a 1-day power team retreat after this event in Vegas for 1 day, and you must be a qualified 5K affiliate to attend. Okay? Everyone good on that? So I'll say it one more time. As long as you are a qualified 5K affiliate, just 5K, has to be for December, January, same thing, same rules apply. At least a 5K, qualified December and January, then you will be invited to a 1-day event that I'm going to be doing. Not all expenses paid. You got to get there, all that good stuff. It will be 1 day after this, and all the 5Ks and above will be there from the power team. And I have something super special planned for all power team affiliates, 5K and above, that are going to be there at that event, the day after the corporate event. Any questions on any of that? Drop a comment, tag me, let me know. I want to close out this training with some words of wisdom from the one and only Jenna Zweigel. She posted something today, and I thought this was very fitting to close out our training. You guys ready for this? This is one of those secrets to success in this industry. This is word for word from Jenna. Jenna being one of the top, if not the top, female network marketing paid affiliates in the world. Take a picture of that, write it down, put it up on your wall. Don't forget it. You cannot build your My Daily Choice business if you are committed to the Witness Protection Program. What does that mean? It means you joined My Daily Choice. Did you guys hear what Annette said? You cannot join this business and expect to get results, expect to have success. You've got to get started. So you can't just join and expect to have success. You've got to be all in. You've got to be loud. You've got to be proud. Like, listen, I don't post on my Facebook wall every day about My Daily Choice, but you better believe if you scroll down for not very long, you're going to find something, because I'm all in. I'm not posting or talking about any other businesses, any other distractions. My focus is 100%. I'm laser focused. I am super confident. I am 100% proud of My Daily Choice. If you ever see someone and they're not proud and they're not talking about their company, they're not all in. And if I'm going to join with somebody, if Aaron Parker was going to go join with somebody, it's going to be with somebody who's all in, who is loud and proud and confident and excited and laser focused. When I joined My Daily Choice with Jenna, guess what? She was all in. So if you have prospects who are on the fence, they're watching you. They're seeing what you're doing. And when they finally come around to joining, if they don't see you celebrating on Facebook, being excited about your business and your products and your team on Facebook, why would they join with you? They're going to find somebody like Annette who's all in, who's sold out 100% with MDC, right? So, and this is what she's saying here, because otherwise, to close this out, your actions are telling people you don't really believe your own vision. You guys catch that? Your actions subconsciously tell people if you're serious or not. So you've got to be loud, you've got to be proud, you've got to be confident, you've got to be excited, you've got to be sold out, all in, burn the boats. And you can't just say it like once or twice. This is something that becomes part of your day-to-day life. And when you do, people can feel it. You guys just heard from Annette. Can you feel her passion? Can you feel her confidence in this company, in these products, in this team? You can. And nobody can ever question that. And that is why she's successful. And that's why she's going to continue to have success. So I hope this little message at the end has an impact on someone. And you're like, okay, I get it. I need to make a little tweak in that department, because when I do, I know the floodgates are going to open. So, yes, I love it. Your actions being like, you know, what you're putting out there to the world all over Facebook, that's going to tell people if you're really serious or not. And if you're not really serious, then why would they join with you? So take your level of commitment, your level of confidence in this business, take it up a notch. Take it to the next level. And thank you. She says that you have a voice of energy. I love that. I appreciate that. And the reason why I'm so energized is because I'm confident in this business. I'm confident in Josh. I'm confident in Jenna. I'm confident in the vision that they have for all of us. And I'm going to build a legacy with My Daily Choice. And I am excited and grateful to be on this journey with you. And I'm excited to help you create your $1 million dream and make it come true with this business. Thank you so much, Power Team. I love you. I appreciate you. Guys, we are at the halfway point right now in the middle of the month. Guess what it is? It's go time. It's go time. Who's ready? Halftime is over. We're getting back on the field, and it is go time. Let's do this. Appreciate you guys. Love you. Have a good night, and we will see you in the group. You guys know what to do. I gave you the game plan. You've got the roadmap. You know what to do. Now we have to implement. We have to take action. We got to put in the work, and we will be here. We will be here with you in the trenches, in the group, putting in the work with you every single day. Love you guys. We'll see you next time. Have a good night.